you're not, you're not.
You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Chester, sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the
I see through your act, and I still...
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Sanders will throw it. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Get it! 60 boxes, Cougar 19! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The give to Judkins, heading right, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
19 Tiger, 9.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come back, here we go, here we go. Hey, Crash, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now, Shador, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Viking 18, Buffalo 18. 19 Lion.
Hill brought in motion.
60 Maverick, 60 Viking 18.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings
Now it's Herbert.
and 4.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Chargers.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 8. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Chargers 7, Browns nothing.
Project 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dragon 60.
On play action, Shador going for it all. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
60 Maverick.
Now Shador on first down. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. That is caught right side. That's Fannin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll get it to Fannin once more. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
3 yards. It's now fourth down.
We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Ready? 70, skip Rig. 18, Pioneer. 65 catch. 65. Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Sanders' pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
On play action. Now Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Under 10.
Pistol here for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. He's got room to roam. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
6 yards.
A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
Ready.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Tyreek now to return it. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Judkins. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 12 then. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Tyreek now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Come on. Street Cougar 19. Left track and 60. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Cut 19. Cut. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Number 85, David Njoku. A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
60 average, 60.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. First and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
To throw is Sanders. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
On the return, here comes Evans. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Grenade. Crowd. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set. Grenade. Crowd. Ready.
On first down, Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fannin. And he will get into the end zone. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Chargers, first down. 59. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
5-9.
Herbert now on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Branch on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Set.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. 19 Lions. Let's go. 70 ring. Cougar 19.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Hit. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some.
And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Broncos switch. Broncos. Ready.
On the give, here's Hampton. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Browns 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
1st down and more to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Running left is Judkins. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 3rd, they need 8.
Let's go now.
Now, Shador. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. A run with Judkins. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Sanders will throw it. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown grab. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. 21. Ready. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's in! Quentin Johnston! Touchdown, LA! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score. Chargers 49. Browns 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Pioneer. Panther 11. Hawk 7. Ready.
On play action, Shador. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And the RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10.
19 tight. Ready. Gravity Lion. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. Then he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
60 Bison. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw again is Sanders. Forced out left. He's going to look downfield once again. To the goal line, in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 49. Browns
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set.
On first down, it's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings
From
up
the
second
34-yard
and
line,
9.
here's
At the
second and 9.
34-yard
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down and 10
This is
yards
such
to
a
go.
challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Let go.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Chargers 56. Browns 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Get it. Buffalo 80. Go street.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
On first down, it's Sanders. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First
Hey,
down.
hey, hey, hey. Go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Now Shador on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Cougar 19. 19, Tiger, 9.
Again, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
59, Delta.
Herbert now on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Homie, set. Crowd right, crowd. Delta, set. Hot. Real hot.
On first down, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 line. Go,
Hill brought in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Dragon 60.
Hill brought in motion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass on, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 8. Ready.
A give, it's Sampson. Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
60 Eagles.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Cut my team. Cut. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense with the ball.
Lions, 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Hill brought in motion.
60 by 6.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Sanders on third and long. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, LA.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone.